Show, a Christian perspective on hot topics surrounding our community with emphasis on personal and leadership development. This show is inspiring, informative, and entertaining. You never want to miss it. Now let's see what everyone is yakking about. The Yolanda and Cornelius Show. You may contact us through our website, www.trifoldoutreach.com, or by phone, 800-664-1793.
Well, welcome to the Yak, the Yolanda and Cornelius Show, y'all. It is Fun Friday. Yes, it is. And we're here to have a good time and just cut up. And hopefully this will be something that will make you laugh. Now, before we even introduce my co-hosts, one of them always got to clear his throat. Pastor Glenn, are you okay over there?
I am. No, what's going on, Pastor? How y'all doing? Pastor Yolanda, how you doing? How you doing? Pastor Yolanda, you on the phone? You on the line?
No, Yolanda, we can't hear you. I don't know what you over there doing. Yolanda, I don't know what you're doing.
I can pass you. Hello. How y'all doing?
Yolanda, where are you? We barely can hear you. Cut your phone up, change phones, do something.
That's that cricket.
Do what? I don't know what she said, Glenn, but look here, it's Fun Friday. I don't know what she said, Yolanda.
It sounds like she's in a hole or something.
Yolanda, you need to figure out what's going on with your telephone. Hello, Pastor Glenn, are you there?
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Well, hey, she hung up. Hey, she'll come back, call us back. Y'all, hey, Fun Friday. Hey, we got a lot to talk about today. Got a lot to make fun of. First and foremost, Pastor Glenn, they tell me that you have, that you are in the process of converting something into something else. Now,
yes.
Now let me just say this: you called to preach the gospel, not convert the saints.
Well, hey, look. Paul was a tent maker.
Okay, he made tents, but he didn't convert them to nothing else. Listen, he never converted them to anything else.
Later on this evening, I will be converted. Well, actually, I've been doing now.
Don't tell us, just because people might not want, the product. Just know, yeah.
They don't want to know.
No, they don't need to know all of that, but just...
It's gonna be an Afro-engineered invention.
All right, here she go. Let's see, y'all. Let's see if we can get her on the phone. Hold on. Hopefully this thing will not hang up. Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
We could not hear you.
So you restarting it?
No, I'm not. This is Fun Friday. Let's see if we can merge. Miss Yolanda, are you there?
I am here.
We restarted.
We can hear.
Not restarting. What we restarted for? It's Fun Friday. This is all about hiccups and hang-ups.
Well, if you say so.
Of course.
I know what it was. Her phone had COVID-19.
I don't know.
That was the fastest recovery phone service I've ever seen.
Gotcha. Miss Yolanda, we're walking you. Let me catch you up to snuff on where we are. Pastor Glenn is starting. He's pondering some entrepreneurship, and we're grateful for that. And in his entrepreneurship, he's becoming very industrial and picking up the industrial maintenance part of that. So we're grateful for that. But now, Pastor Glenn, we was in this conversation about what you were converting. So, like I said, just kind of walk us through your entrepreneurship and some of the challenges that you have before you.
I'll be starting a Stevie G's African barbecue pit with African flavors, just different things with different ingredients. I'll bring those up to speed when it begins and when it starts. But starting this, I had to go buy a food trailer and It was totally empty, so I'm having to convert this into a restaurant on wheels. So a grill, they're trying to charge me $5,000 for a smoker, and this other smoker, they're trying to charge me $2,200. So therefore, I've only spent less than $60 to Afro-engineer a smoker of my own. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it online. I'm going to do it on Facebook. And I'm going to show everybody how to do it. And it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It's going to be wonderful. Now, it may not hold cold good. It may not hold heat good. But it's going to be my invention.
Yolanda, I know you're ready to have some rebuttal. How you going to turn something $60 into the same invention that costs $2,200 or $5,000?
No, sir. I really don't have nothing to say except I hope the fire department is there.
I will have an ABC fire extinguisher near me while making
That
it.
thing blows up, and you talking about using a water.
We not telling what we doing, Yolanda. No. We're not telling what it was, because he's talking about
I hope the fire department is close by.
Well, since you done let the cat out the bag, I'm using water heater, it will be a clean grill.
I will give you a seed offering through the mail. I will not be able to come over there until we know that it's not going to blow on.
Everybody else, it has been done before. This is not the first time it's been done. And I just can't see myself spending that kind of money. Even some of the sinks that I'm needing, the three dishwashing sinks that I need since this COVID-19. Before the COVID-19, the sinks were $141. Now they're $300 something odd. They're trying to make up for the loss that they took during this shutdown. And I think that's horrible. And even applying for apartments, and I ran into this, even applying for apartments, they're taking $50 application fees, but they're not taking anybody in. So they're just really making money off of the application fees to make up for those who are not paying their rent. This one guy, I'm not going to mention his name, he sat for 2 months and took application fees on this one house, and then turned right back around when you drove around into it. He done sold it, and it's being torn down, and they're putting up these little new shotgun condominiums on his property.
Well, you said the key word, on his. On his. So,
On his.
On his. That's a good pronoun. His.
Everybody's not doing it, so.
On his.
So.
On his.
I'm still going to make this grill, though. I'm still going to do this grill.
Precious Lord.
Is that the song you want sung at your
Take.
You know the name of the smoker gonna be? If I do good, then you can call me, ask me to make you some, and the name of my company gonna be Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego Production.
Precious Lord, take my hand.
Shadrach, Meshach, and a burnt up Negro. That's it right there.
Yeah. Precious Lord, take my hand. Lead me on to this grill.
Hey, the side items.
Look, I'm going to be burnt up. Man, are you crazy? Hey, y'all, we can do some ridiculous things. Now, I think somebody's a little, his thinking is preposterous. We're going to use Mike Tyson's words, preposterous.
Mike Tyson can't even spell preposterous.
He used it, so it's okay. Yes, he probably can. I wouldn't tell him that, though, Pastor Glenn. I ain't going to do that.
I would from a distance.
He said from a distance. Well.
Well, right now, everybody got to do everything from a distance. Social distance.
Everybody. Yep. Well, hey, y'all, guess what? It's time to pay some bills. How about that? It's time to pay some bills up in here.
Yeah.
So thank God for our wonderful sponsors. It's bill paying time.
We welcome you to come to the Ephesian Primitive Baptist Church on Sundays at 11 a.m., 1506 22nd Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee, 37208, where Pastor Cornelius Hill serves as senior pastor. Please visit our online store, Forever Zion, for beautiful earrings, necklaces, and bracelets at an affordable price. Wonderful gifts for the ones you love. www.foreverzion.com. And if you're looking for a nice soul food place, come to Walker's Cafe and Grill. We're open on Sundays from 12 to 5, 109 Ewing Drive, Nashville, Tennessee. Trifold Outreach, under the leadership of Pastor Yolanda Walker, invites you to their evening services every second and fourth Sunday at 7 p.m., 49 Dry Creek Road. Please visit our website, www.trifoldoutreach.com.
Thank you for our wonderful sponsors. All right, Miss Yolanda, are you there?
I'm here.
How is business, Miss Yolanda, with Forever Zion? It is Mother's Day. Do we have a Mother's Day special? Because I might need to pick up something like pronto.
Well, you can always go online and purchase what you need, and they will send it to you. But right now, what I'm doing, I have a situation with a dear mentee of mine. She's giving away jewelry. She's in the business too, to a nursing home. So I wanted to be a blessing today to her organization and what they're doing to try to help those that are in the nursing home. So we can be a blessing to the mothers in the nursing home for Mother's Day.
Oh, wonderful. That's nice.
Hello.
We here.
I'm sorry.
Can you hear us?
I'm doing 1,000 things.
Well. Let's do one thing.
We don't need you to do 9. We don't need you to do 99 right now. Just 99.
Yeah. So speaking of Mother's Day, it is Mother's Day, and we thank God for mothers and all that wonderful stuff. And what I wanted to do, whether it was your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, a big sister, I wanted us to talk about a couple of things. Maybe one thing that you did that you got in trouble, that you remember your mother disciplining you or telling you something. Maybe they gave you some advice that has gone with you a long way. So a couple of things. So I wanted us to discuss that. What is that noise I'm hearing in the background?
Phones, Yolanda, phones.
Okay.
You're doing 1,000 things. I'm doing 1,000 things, and Glenn is doing. Glenn is doing 2 things that's going to set his soul on fire. There's a guff. There's a guff fixed.
If my preaching won't burn you, then my grill will.
The gospel and the grill. Yes.
That's it.
Okay, Yolanda.
They both going to be full of fire.
They both full of fire. Yolanda, you had a situation growing up where you and your mother had some type of altercation that became physical?
And you remembered it?
I have any idea what you're talking about.
And you remembered it, and you were at this stage in your life. See, I didn't say age. I said this stage in your life. And you still remember that chastisement that you received?
Okay, first of all,
it must have been very. It must have been. It must have been very bad. You just asked us all to do it. You said we all have memories of our mothers, aunties.
You've been drinking this morning.
No, but while making this grill, I will be drinking the blood. No, I got a soda. But you just said that you want us to do this. So you have to lead by example. You said, but we all have had an auntie,
a
a
personal
grandmother.
story that you had. It can be a fun memory. It can be a memory that possibly that wasn't so fun that you got in trouble.
See, you didn't say fun. You said that you got chastised.
Okay, I'm going to give 2 examples, and then I'm going to put my phone on mute. Okay.
We want to hear when you got in trouble. We want to hear when you got in trouble.
Or not hang up. So this is one that I shared with Pastor Hill. Growing up, I was kind of technically an adult, but not fully an adult if you really still in your mom and them house. So I think I was about 18 years old.
Technically.
And I called myself, it was late, real late, and I called myself trying to not tell my mom and them I was finna leave that late to go over there to my boyfriend's house. And so I did the kind of stuff you see on the television, kind of trying to put the pillows in the bed and cover it up so it can look like somebody's in the bed. And I had my TV on, and we had them old wooden floors, so while you walking, you can hear it. So I said, "Oh Lord, the floors is making a little noise while I'm trying to sneak out this house." So anyway, the TV stayed on. My mom and them, it must have gotten to where they playing the national anthem, and then you know how back then it would go into, so my mom and them hollering for me to turn my TV off. And of course, I'm not there to turn my TV off because I done snuck out the house. So when I finally got in the next morning, it was, I don't know, late. I sat down for breakfast, and my mom looked at me. She said, "I wouldn't have even known you was gone, but your TV gave you away." And so many things we do, there's some other stuff gives us away if we not careful. So she wouldn't even known I was gone, but my TV gave me away.
Now, Pastor Hill.
Sneak out the house, make sure your TV is off.
Now, Pastor Hill, like all great kids, I want to know what kind of chastisement you got. Was it switches?
Was it a belt? I didn't need all that.
So you didn't tell me you never got no whooping when you were technically... So you was technically grown before you done something wrong.
No. My mom could say something to me. You didn't have to whoop me. Some kids don't. You can just look at them.
So you ain't never got.
Everybody don't need a whooping like you. Everybody don't need a whooping. You can just look at them, and the kids get to crying. Hello.
I'm on here. Can you hear me?
What happened to Glenn?
His phone hung up. Hold on. It's Fun Friday. Hold on. Pastor?
Yes?
What happened?
I don't know. What happened?
Now she hung up. I don't know what y'all doing. But anyway.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm driving and talking. Phone sitting right beside me. I pulled over the gas station. Because she got to tell me that she ain't never got a whooping.
Well, she just did. So, would you like to explain your chastisement?
My chastisement? Oh, it's probably better if I told you how many times I did something good, because those are probably the easier memories. Man, I got a whooping every day about something. We lived on Straightway, and there's a park down the street, and see what I always tell you, don't y'all go down to that park. We do our chores, and then sneak out the house. Go down to the park, stay all day long. She knew where we was at. But one major whooping I do remember, we came home from school. And she said, y'all go get me some switches. Well, we just came home from school, so we think somebody else can get some switches. So we went and got some good old switches. Well, she done platted them up, braided them all together, and went ham. I'm like, whoa. I didn't do nothing. She said, you doggone right. Look at my house. It's nasty. Y'all ain't done nothing. And beat the brakes off of us. because we didn't clean up the.
Or because what?
All because we didn't clean up. So when she whooped us, and she knew we was gonna say, "What you whooping us for? We didn't do nothing." And she like, "Yep, that's why I'm whooping you, because you ain't done nothing. Look at my house; it's dirty. You ain't duff, man." We just get whooping with canes, switches, dish rags, slabs of Joe bacon for singing at the kitchen table. But there's not one whooping that we didn't get that we didn't deserve.
Wonderful. Well,
not one we didn't get deserve.
Listen, enough about whoopings. We've all received. I'm like Paul. At least 5 times I received 39 lashes, 40 lashes minus 1. I can recall at least 5 times. 40 lashes minus 1. So, that's the Paulinian text in 2 Corinthians, man. We took several beat downs, but like you said, we needed them. And, everybody's talking about the Clark sisters, Maddie Mouse Clark. I said that was the typical grandmother, mother did. That was just typical women in that era. And look at the kids that they produced, though. Look at what they did. And I'm not a proponent of giving kids choices. Like, this your choice. No, you got a choice to clean up. No, you got a choice. Do chores. No, there's a regimented schedule that we need to be on. And if we need to be at choir rehearsal at this amount of time and you need to hit this high note at this moment, you need to be doing it.
That's it. There's no option.
Option?
How about either you do it or get a whooping and do it? Either way, you're gonna do it.
Listen, you can do it with a dry eye, or you can do it with some red eyes. How about that? Here she comes. Hold on. Yes, Yolanda.
What's going on?
I do not know. We talked about the beat downs that we received, and I told him, like Paul, 5 times I received 40 lashes minus 1. So I'm just saying, I'm grateful for every whooping I got.
Yeah. So are y'all off the phone?
No, we're not off the phone.
No, we're still on it. But I will say this. It's because of a young lady, rest her soul, Mary Louise Booker, is the one I had an opportunity to call mom for whatever reasons happened through my birth with my actual mom. Her name is Barb Rare. She's still alive today, and I have the utmost respect for her. That is still my birth mother, the one who bore me. But to Mary Louise Booker, also to Betty Russell, Mother Betty Russell. Both of those are the two who had the opportunity to instill in me, hey, look, this is how you act, walk, talk, breathe. This is what you read as far as the gospel. I mean, they put the fear of God in me, and, they chastised me when I need it. So to them, my hat goes off for Mother's Day to them.
Amen.
And of course, definitely to my kids' moms, especially Elizette. It takes a lot to raise Roman, Diana, and all the kids that we have. So, my hat goes out to them.
Wonderful.
My hand goes off to them.
Well, what are they yakking about? Here we go.
Thank you for tuning in to the hottest gospel show of the land, the Yolanda and Cornelius show. Now, let's see what everyone's yakking about.
Hey, first yak. The 2 men in Georgia. The father and son vigilante team. Self-proclaimed, I don't know any other terms, but they have been arrested. So we're grateful for that situation. It's sad. It's a reality that we have to deal with on a daily basis, but they have been arrested. So we can talk about that in a second. Another thing they're yakking about, this is, Yolanda, you should love this one. Team Trump wants Flynn back for 2020. Sees him as its Nelson Mandela. Ain't that about crazy?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said, sir.
I said Michael Flynn is out, and Trump wants him back. Wants him back on the team. They see him as Nelson Mandela. That's what they're yakking about. Yakking about the father-son team in Georgia. yakking about the Michael Flynn getting back with Make America Great Again, and then they're yakking about the NFL football player who him and his wife got caught up in some type of situation and was held at gunpoint because of a cheating situation in the episode. That's what they're yakking about. So, who wants to go first? Who wants to weigh in on that information first? Or, Yolanda, what are they yakking about from your perspective?
The only thing I know right now people are yakking about is in Nashville with businesses and being able to go open up next Monday, I guess, 50% occupancy. So, we're happy to see the businesses reopening. However, we're going to have to continue to practice, that social distancing. And I think we all can debate over, is it too soon? And I'm not sure as far, I think many churches right now are going to stay closed, but what are your thoughts on that? What have you decided to do in regards to Ephesians? Had you made a decision?
Ephesian worship times will remain the same. 8:30 Sunday morning by conference call and YouTube, 11 o'clock by Facebook with the praise ensemble only, and at 6 o'clock we will be back on Facebook Live for Sunday evening playback. Those are our Sunday worships. On Wednesday, Bible study by noon, conference call and YouTube Live, and Sunday 6 o'clock Bible study by Facebook. And then this weekend we have our Sunday school catechism. So no, we will not be opening because they said in the opening, Glenn, and I need you to be aware of this as interim, they want one person per every 200 square feet. Hello? Y'all there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Glenn is.
Glenn, he. So one person per 200 every square feet. Like, what is that? That looks like on that side that I come in, possibly 4 to 5 people on that entire row, in the entire section. Maybe 7 to 10 people in the 2 middle aisles, and back to 4 or 5 on that aisle. So we're probably looking at a total of about 30 people possibly at church. So
yes, and I know I was actually on a conference call with a particular organization last night, but one of the things one of the female bishops brought up is that they in her area, and I'm not sure who she was trying to order them through, even with the thermometers, which I know I was looking for just a general basic home thermometer, which I've been in stores forever looking for them. You can't find them. I found that online and saw, like, I'm going to call them commercial. They don't call them commercial thermometers, but where you could get people coming in your church or businesses. But they're on back order again, and that's the thing. You need someone to be able to take individuals' temperatures when they're coming in through the door, and the church is going to have to make sure that they, have all that kind of stuff in place. Another thing that was kind of brought up by one of our bishops was, you cleaning, if you have the wooden pews, how you're cleaning a pew versus cleaning the cushion and then other stuff, even, the carpet. And what I've always said, how are you disinfecting the microphone? So, any church that's opening, you're going to have to take all of that into consideration. How are you disinfecting these areas to make sure that if someone has the disease and that you're able to disinfect. And then this other thing that was brought up, will you be taking names when they're coming in through the door just in case someone does test positive once they leave the church service, and then you got to inform everybody that was at the church, that could have been around the person. So it's so much to consider if you're looking at opening your church back up, and we will not be able to practice and go back to church as normal or as usual. So keep that in, keep all of that in mind.
Yes. All right, Pastor Glenn. Hold on, Yolanda. Pastor Glenn, either you gonna need to be still or hang up one of the two.
Who, me?
Yeah, because you're making up a whole lot of noise. And you one of the two.
Okay.
Listen, as the old prophet said, choose ye this day.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Yeah, choose you this day. Yeah.
Are we good? I'm sorry. Sorry, but I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I mean, we about to wrap it up, but go ahead, Yolanda. I know you was about to rag on Glenn.
No. I'm finished. We was looking for Glenn earlier. I didn't know what happened to Glenn.
I got some thermometers off of Wish. I got thermometers. I got masks. All of those things off of Wish, off the app, and they came in within 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah. It was off of Wish.
Okay, so that's good to know.
Yeah, through Facebook, on Wish app, I got 100 masks, paper masks, for $26 for 100 masks, and a thermometer that was normally $38. I got it for $9. So if you go on the Wish, you can find a lot of items that you can't find out there now that you can get off of Wish. So I don't know. I don't think that the church is ready to open up, because you have, for instance, there's a lot of churches nowadays, and just facing the fact, a lot of your senior members are your tithe-paying members. Majority of your senior members are tithe-paying members. It's proven that a lot of the young people don't pay tithes no more. They tip the Lord, or they give a quarter of what they can versus what they should give. And if they come in, the elderly come in, these youth are running around here thinking that they were invincible, and they're going to give it to the elderly. And when the elderly, catch it and end up, transitioning, it's going to really put another strain. That's going to be another wave in the church. So I really don't think that we're ready for that. I think, social distance for a minute in the church would be grand, but I just don't think we're ready to get together for that. I really don't think so. I think it's going to do more damage than good.
Well, they've said that if you're 65 and up, just stay away. So, hey, if that's not the tithe-paying members, that's a third of the church, So, that's something we really need to be mindful of and about. So I'm not ready to take that risk. I would rather err on the side of safety.
Yeah.
Rather err on the side of safety. But here's another thing. Like I said, I had given y'all 3 things to yak about, and I thank Yolanda for bringing us up to snuff with the church yakking. That NFL football player was held at gunpoint by his wife because he got caught cheating.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Yes, Reverend.
Whoa.
Yes, Reverend.
A gunpoint?
Gun. Yes, Reverend.
So he didn't get hurt. He didn't get shot.
No, he's just thankful. He's thankful. NFL star Earl Thomas. Lucky to be... Hold on, Glenn, did you hear me? Listen, NFL star Earl Thomas, lucky to be alive after being held gunpoint by his wife.
Did you hear how Pastor Yolanda said that? So he didn't get shot. She didn't shoot him. It's like you were supporting that.
I'm not supporting he didn't get hurt.
No,
it's just the way she said. She said, so she didn't shoot him. He didn't get shot.
Well, yeah, because it could have been she shot his behind and he's in the hospital. So I'm trying to hear the facts of what happened. Because some folk got shot when they loved one, whether it was man or woman, caught them. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, one woman went crazy and did something else.
No, not on this show.
Thank God that he didn't get shot, and all he got to deal with is she put the gun up to
Pastor Hill, when we talked about the stimulus check, I go ham, I go in. We talked about this cheating, and she just went in. I mean, memory came in. Did you hear her?
Yeah, I have a problem memorizing stuff. My memory goes and comes, but that's what she always says to me. But when she brought that up, that's triggered something. Some woman. I said, I know what woman she's talking about.
Yeah, man. Hey, what about that young man? What about that young man?
Maybe it triggered something for y'all.
No.
Maybe it triggered something. Maybe y'all remember being in a position like that. And I don't know.
No, not after the game. Hey, what about that young black man that got shot for jogging?
You just moved on real quick. Look how that was.
We're talking about men. We're talking about men almost or getting shot. How that black young man who was shot when he was jogging by two Caucasian guys.
That was horrible. But I'm glad they arrested the two that did it. We just, hope that they don't let them back out. Because oftentimes that's what we see. The police finally arrest them, and then the jury or the judge let them go free. So, we're praying that don't happen.
Well, that's what they doing by opening up the city. We ain't killed enough of them. Let's open the city back up. Enough of them ain't died yet. That's what's going to happen.
Oh,
It's going to be the second. It's going to be the second wave going to come up.
Right.
The second wave is going to come up, and instead of keeping it locked down so the second wave can pass us by, they open the city wide open. So they're just really saying, "Hey, how many we got died on this amount? Oh, open the city back up. Here comes the second wave. Then everybody get together again. Let's see how many we take out this time." That's what I see. That's what I see. I don't think we're ready for it.
I think for a governor and mayor, it is difficult because you're having people unemployed, folk are upset. You got white men and some white women who are extremists. They're showing up at capitals with these what are they, like semi-automatic rifles and guns and stuff. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And the thing is, if you're not receiving a paycheck and you've gone a month and a half, you're trying to file for unemployment. You can't even get unemployment. The system is down. It's messed up. You on the phone for hours and you got kids to take care of. So they're trying to worry about that population of people. You're trying to make sure that the other population of people that you stay well. And these are difficult decisions that they're having to make. And so, by the grace of God, I'm able to still work and receive an income. But you got so many people, they are unemployed and they don't have any money and they don't have an unemployment check. And it's like, who's going to help to take care of their bills? And most of all, to give them food for their family.
I tell you what's not funny, but the way I'm going to say it, it's supposed to be meant to be funny. Isn't it funny how everyone in the White House has a mask on, even during some of the conversation that they're having, except for Trump? Everywhere he went, Trump has yet to have a mask on.
Well, I'm
yet to have a mask on.
Pastor Glenn, when I'm in the back room, they told me I didn't need to wear a mask.
He's going to elude the virus in his system. I mean, there's just something funny about that. He does not wear a mask. Has not worn a mask. Everybody else that comes up, they walk up to the podium with the mask on, they pull it down, except for Trump. Except for Trump. How should watch that?
Pastor Glenn, again, I'm going to tell you, when I'm in the back room, we don't wear masks. And when we go out, they tell me, Brother President, I say, yes, I'm not going to wear a mask. And he said, you don't have to wear a mask. And I don't wear a mask. And are there any masks? Matter of fact, are there any masks? Anybody got a mask? I'm Donald Trump. I don't need a mask. Matter of fact, whoever says something about a mask, you're fired. You're fired.
But you know what? All jokes aside right now, CDC in the beginning if I'm not mistaken, they said we not to use the mask or wear the mask. The only people that needed the mask were the people that were sick. The mask was not going to protect us. And that was kind of what was being said early when COVID-19 came out. You know, now it's been changed. And although, you know, so it really puts you in a difficult position because they act like, well, the mask wouldn't necessarily protect you. It's really to protect the person who has the virus from spreading it. You know,
they don't want you to breathe it. They don't want you. If you got it, what you supposed to do? Keep on inhaling, keep it in your system, and die with it. That's just like if your car is producing bad fumes right now. They closed up the motor stations. So if you're walking around here with a car and you just giving off all the wrong vapors and all the wrong emission, everything coming out of your car, and people who got asthma, you tearing them all to pieces because you killing everybody with your car or your truck. Well, Corona's out here, so we gonna help kill you. If Corona don't kill you, a non-emissions car gonna kill you. I mean, they really just tearing us all to pieces. But you don't have to have your car inspected. They don't want you to wear a mask, and they want you to get back out here in social gatherings. And as soon as it happened, look how many cases happened within 24 hours.
Do I need to wear a mask, Pastor Glenn? Just tell me I need to wear a mask.
I know one thing. I will continue to wear my mask. I know that.
My airplane has not been through emissions. Air Force One doesn't need it.
You know, we have several masks on Air Force One. Yes. Penn's got a mask. Flynn got a mask. Ivanka got a mask. Donald Jr. got a mask. Melania got a mask. Mask. All of us got a mask in the White House, so we're good in the White House. We all got masks. But anyway, hey, y'all, we got to get off of here. Last thing. What about that lady in Texas who opened up her hair salon and got arrested and went to jail?
What?
Oh, yeah. Guess what? She wasn't wearing a mask. Oh, the lady from Texas opened up her hair salon and went to jail, and they let her out. And here's the oxymoron, Yolanda. Her GoFundMe account has raised over like $600,000.
What?
Because she was in jail because she was a hair salon in, like, I think it was South Dallas or North Dallas, one of those townships. And y'all need to look it up. She went to jail, and her GoFundMe account is up to like $600,000, which was not her salary annually.
Well, I don't go to a beauty salon to get my hair done, so no one else should go to a salon. And if you open it up, I'm going to have you arrested. Man, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, and the barber,
she opens up a salon. She opens up her salon that could possibly, get no more than 50 people in a salon a day.
Right.
But they would open up the city, the government. They would open up the United States and get millions of people infected. So what they gonna do? Lock up the governor?
Will he have a mask?
If they ain't got no mask.
I don't know.
Man, that makes no sense. I mean, it's the leadership. They're just bad. It's poor leadership.
But anyway, Yolanda, you got any last thing before we get off of here and out of here? Or are you handling some business transaction?
I was thinking about all that money you said she got. We would say God to give you double for your trouble, but I think she got a whole lot more than double.
She got quadruple.
I'm not trying to go to prison and get paid.
That ended up being a blessing for her. So,
Yeah.
I hate she got locked up for it, but it ended up, I guess, being a blessing.
Well, she can't spend it now.
Nah, she can't.
Unless you're in the commissary.
No. She's out, Glenn. She's out of jail.
Oh, she's already out.
Yeah, she only went for a couple of days or something. She's out. She's straight. She's free. She sang that song, I am free. Praise the Lord, I am free. No more bound, no more chains holding me.
So she got paid to go to jail for a couple of days. She got paid $600,000 to go to jail for a couple of days.
Only person I know. Only person I know. Well, y'all, look, Our time is up. Thank you for tuning in to the Yak with Yolanda and Cornelius show. Yolanda, any last say?
No, sir. To everyone, happy Mother's Day. To my mom, I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
To all of our mothers, how about that? Happy Mother's Day. Glenn?
Did I not say Pastor Hill at first?
Pastor Glenn, you got something Pastor Glenn.
So we gonna fuss.
Stephen Glenn, do you have something you have to say?
After the show. Goodbye.
Do you have something you have to say, Pastor Glenn?
On Mother's Day, do you have a mask?
Do you have a mask?
Do you have a mask?
Anyway, Heavenly Father, we thank you for the love and the laughter. We thank you for the Yolanda and Cornelius show. We thank you that hopefully somebody was blessed and uplifted, inspired and educated, Father God, and somebody's leadership was developed through this particular broadcast, podcast, everything that we do for the people, God, and we're grateful for the Yak, the Yolanda and Cornelius show. And we're just thankful that on this Mother's Day weekend, women, mothers, grandmamas, aunties, sisters, siblings will be recognized and respected, and their work will continue, Father God, to be a blessing and a beacon of light for those that will come behind them. And a legacy will be left. Like it was once said, it's in your grandmama and it's in your mom. Now it should be in you. It's in your marvelous, mighty, majestic name. We do pray. Amen.
And all of those without a mask said amen.
Amen. Amen.